Thank you, Mr. Levy. This is such a good advice and such an insight. It's about, we can learn a lot from that. I would say, when I arrived in the United States the first time, I rent an apartment. And then those days, I didn't have much of responsibility. I just paid the rent. And then when the roof leaked, I called the supervisor and they will come and fix it for me. But when I bought a first house, the roof started leaking, I had to fix it. That's a big difference. When I own a house, I gotta fix it my house. The same thing, we came here as an immigrant, and with the green card, hold the green card maybe 5 years or something later, and then we obtained the citizenship, and then this country is mine. When I see something wrong with this country, it's like a roof leak, we gotta fix it. It's not, we don't have anyone to call, but I am the one to fix the roof leak or any issue this country has. That's how I feel about it, and thank you so much for your insight. Now, the general analysts have no place to go but stay here with us. But Mr. Levy, appreciate you coming. You're welcome to stay as long as you want. And then we're going to have a pre-discussion. It will take the next almost hour and 40 minutes. So you're welcome to stay, but you can leave in.
Mr. Park, I have a function that I have to go to with my wife, but I can stay for some significant period of time, and I look forward to it.
Well, the Handycon, they have a great Korean meal here. That's after this work, but you're going to miss that. But I'll call you next time. And then thank you so much. What I will do with the guest speakers and the panelists, since high-profile lawyer, he charges thousands of dollars an hour. You spend about several hours today. We don't have the budget to, but we'll have a $1,000 gift for each the panel the guest speakers, and $500 for panelists to donate to the nonprofit Your Choice. That's what we do. Thank you so much, Mr. Levy, for coming. The general analyst is just overwhelming. This is general analyst is a regular. He appeared at this kind of forum several times before. Thank you so much. I appreciate it. Thank you. Thank you for coming. Thank you. Thank you. Next up, I've been watching Mr. Mark Park, the city council of Englewood Cliff, New Jersey, and made here. Like once again, his wife is watching, and I've been watching the same thing. And he just had a surgery, and he's sitting here, and I feel uncomfortable. We're gonna give him the first opportunity to talk, and then you leave or stay. It's up to your choice. We're not gonna punish you. leave early. So that's the thing. Now we're gonna focus on the session number one is Americans Americans of Korean ancestry, essential ethnic group for American prosperity. If here's a car, let's say there's a car. Are we an engine, or are we a transmission, or a windshield wiper, or tail light, or just bumper, or what are we? Are we essential part of the car? That can America run without Korean ethnic group? And then we always stay sideline. That's how I look at it. We need to be something. Start with a tire. Okay, tire take all the dirty work. Get it muddy and then all this, and then squirrels. You can run over the squirrel and do the dirty. But the car cannot run without one tire. We don't want to be a windshield wiper. Windshield wipers is necessary sometimes when it's needed, but that's the essential, but not as good as a tire or axle. We become transmission, and one day we're the engine. We're forever minority. We're a small number, 2 million now out of 325 million of American population. It's going to take a long time, centuries to get the minority, majority. But we don't have to be a majority to own. We just one person out of 325 million. I'm the owner. I'm the one who handles it. So this is such a great opportunity to learn your background. And this actually we can take weeks to learn about the early arrivals, like a Black American, Jewish American. We need to learn from them, but because you guys got here earlier than us. But we've been agonizing about this issue. We've been talking about this issue and how to stimulate the community and make it better, work it better, more effectively in the community, and become essential part of the America. So I'd like to ask Mr. Park, give your opinion, and then you welcome to stay, but that anytime you feel like it. I don't want your wife to worry too much. Just sitting here.
Okay, sorry. I'm sorry, but I just discharged from the hospital, so I'm not much. My voice is not loud. This topic, actually, I'm purely Korean first generation. As you know, that I am not much a fluent speaker, but I think I have a Korean traditional, working hard, and we're going to dedicate for the America. Personally, I really appreciate America, especially raise my son in here, son and daughter. They got a very successful job, and then I am service for the city councilman, and then I'm very actively involved in the community service. So, normally Korean people, they are working very hard, but they are very isolated from the mainstream. That we have to cultivate. But if we are they are realized about this kind of very essential, needed to be involved in here, this community, there will be more, promoted to be America here, to be developed here. So my opinion in here, good neighboring campaign should be focused about this agenda, and then we have to develop and then to be deeply involved in Korean activity. Then we can achieve this kind of goal. That's my opinion. Thank you.